multiplex. Your boy, you see next how that mag and shoddy work. Can't rid this smell with bath and body works. It's sad and probably worse. First, the chroma spit. Wise guys do drive-bys and don't own a whip. Time come, divine sons need a song to rip. Thugs in harmony, cool, I got a bone to pick.
Vlogs, battles, music videos, interviews, and much more. Pushing the culture forward. No Mercy TV.
Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy. Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. You know what time it is, man? Yeah. I had to turn the camera on for this one. Because, like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Some people just shouldn't have platforms. You feel what I'm saying? Pardon me if y'all hear my son in the background. Feel me? We over here being good dads and, you know, things of that nature. You know what I mean? Right, big man? Right, big man? If you throw it at me, then you gonna fight. Come on. Put him up. You don't want to fight? Come on. Come on. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. All right. So, last night, I'm on Twitter. I get in from work, and I post something on Twitter. And somebody hits me and says, yo, you hear the story about Lux? I'm like, what are you talking about? So I go on my search bar, I type in Loaded Lux, and the first thing that pops up is an article from Onsmash. Now, if you're not familiar with Onsmash, they were part of a collective called the New Music Cartel back in the blogger days of the internet, where, you know, the blog sites were like the blog websites, not the bloggers, the blog websites, where that's where all the new music was coming out from. A lot of the more popular rappers were releasing their music through those sites, like the Wale's, the J. Cole's, people like that. That's how a lot of those guys got lit back in the day. Wiz Khalifa, you feel me? And so Onsmash was one of those real respectable, reputable sites, right? Now, I click on the link. They posted RIP Loaded Lux. I'm like, what? Me, I don't believe stuff like that until it comes from official sources. Like, I'm sorry, I damn near got to see a body before I really believe stuff like that, because people just be posting anything, right? So I click on the Onsmash link, and in the article, you know, they're quoting Sub-0. Yeah, Sub-0, who used to film the Lions Den battles for Lux, that Sub-0, right? He put out a blog stating that he heard from a reliable source down in Washington, D.C., that Lux got shot in the face twice, right? Now, seeing that, still took it with a grain of salt, because I don't just believe anybody. You feel me? I don't watch his platform to know, like, how credible he is. You know, I know the name, but he's never been a person that I myself have been like, oh, this is a credible journalist or somebody that I need to be, you know, tapped in with, because, like, I'm just not familiar with him like that. I'm not tapped in with him like that to know, like, what level, you know, his word is, like, to be taken. You feel me? So his blog, he's saying that that's what happened. So after that, first of all, I'm definitely on some, yo, if we lose Lux, man, like, come on, you feel me? And the way my mind is working, I'm like, damn, Mook is, I think, still in jail. We lost Lux. It's like, damn, but we lost both of our greats, like, within, you know, that short of a time period. It's like, it's crazy. So yeah, I'm just patiently waiting. You know, me and the wife are talking. She got a picture where she took with Lux, her and Lux cheesing and, you know, stuff like that. So I'm like, yo, she gonna be messed up behind this, because she's really, like, you know, a big fan of Loaded Lux. And we just patiently waiting for the information to come back. I was speaking to a couple of people. I was speaking to Daylight. I hit up Head Ice, hit up Rex. I DM Loaded Lux himself. You feel me? And I'm just like, yo, like, what's the word on this? And when me and Daylight was talking, he said he had hit a couple people from Lux camp. They, you know, hadn't heard nothing yet. So it was just really a waiting game until somebody official and credible comes out and speaks. And after a certain amount of time, I think probably Rex was the first to confirm with everybody, like, yo, I just spoke to Lux. Lux is good. You understand? So, Sub-0, pack it up. You understand? You, as a person who calls yourself media or journalist, whatever you want to refer to yourself as, you should be able to cite a more credible source than my man in D.C. Like, come on. You ain't see no body. You ain't see no news article. You ain't see nothing that actually confirms that this happened. Why are you trying to be the first to break a story? You feel me? Especially a story that you didn't get solid confirmation on. You feel me? I don't be caring how, quote unquote, reliable people's sources are until I see something more solid, then I don't believe it. You understand? So that's just me. But, you know, this is why, this is the reason why people used to have to go to school for journalism. It's certain things that you're supposed to know to do before you report on something. You understand what I'm saying? Nowadays, you know, anybody could just turn on their camera and say that they're a blogger or they're a journalist. And it's like, no. This is why there's school for it. Because there's certain things you have to know to do in order to be a credible journalist or blogger. Because you do some Sub-0 shit and just kill off anybody. And because you have a viable platform or a platform where some people think you're credible, they're going to take your word as gospel. To the point where you have sites like Onsmash that are going to regurgitate that bullshit. And then they're going to post it because they think you're credible. You understand? And now you essentially sinking a whole nother ship because now people are going at Onsmash too. You understand? Because now Onsmash looks crazy. Like their credibility is in the basement right now. Right along with your Sub-0. You understand what I'm saying? And you as somebody who was Lux's partner, and then we know y'all had issues in the past, like you should understand optics and how this looks. You understand? It looked like a clout chase. It looked like you was thirsty to report something negative on that man. Like it just looks bad overall. You understand? Even if that wasn't the intention. You know, whoever your man in DC was, quote unquote, you need to check that person. You get what I'm saying? Because it just looks crazy. Now, Loaded Lux did suffer a loss. Like, I believe it was his brother, if I'm not mistaken. You know, but it's definitely a family member of his that passed. You know, rest in peace to him. Loss is loss. You feel me? Like, even if, you know, it wasn't Lux and the fact that it was a family member, you know, it's still a sad situation. You know, and Lux is still personally going through something. He's grieving or whatever the case is. But it's still, when you're putting out information, just be accurate. You feel me? When you say Loaded Lux passed away, you know the type of radar that's going to ring off on when it comes to battle rap, when it comes to the entertainment industry, period. Everybody knows who Lux is. You understand? From the biggest of artists to the smallest of artists. You understand? Lux was on the Drake card that Drake threw with URL. Jay-Z quoted his you gonna get this work on Twitter. You understand? So everybody knows who this man is. So when you say that man passed, like, look at the type of people who, you know, can possibly get this information, and then they could possibly start spreading the news like wildfire as well. You understand? So it's like people like Sub-0, man, you need to pack it up, man. You need to pack it up. Like this is beyond bananas. And then you getting mad at people who are questioning you. Salute to Vada Fly. I seen him post a DM. You talking about, oh, Lux is dead and blah blah blah. It's like, turns out that was false. Get your information right. You feel me? Don't attack people who are actually credible in this culture because they checking you on your false information. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, just wanted to come to speak on that real quick. But that was nasty work. That was nasty work. Sub-0, get it together. You owe the battle rap community an apology. You owe Lux family an apology. Like, you owe a lot of apologies right now. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, you want to come on this platform and deliver an apology, let me know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we got a show every Saturday morning, 10 a.m., where you could deliver your apology, but you also gonna get packed up for doing that bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, but that's just my thoughts in that situation. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. You know, still sad situation for Lux. Rest in peace to his family member. But still, when y'all putting out information, you know, on these platforms, just make sure y'all shit is accurate, man. Just make sure y'all shit is accurate. You feel me? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'll holler at y'all soon.